Good day, everyone. This is Michael Liberis from Alpha Insider. And as you know, we have our real estate guru, real estate expert in the areas of Queens and Long Island, and soon Florida, and maybe even already Florida. Olga Zakinova, an associate real estate broker at Douglas Elliman. And Olga, we always bring you on monthly to discuss various topics, but now we're trying new things. We're actually bringing in other experts that you work with.
Correct.
To help you sell a home, to explain some areas in your business area. We had before an attorney, Irina Yilgarova, that does probates, because you do a lot of probates, and she explained how the broker and attorney work together to sell a home of a deceased person. But in these sessions this month, we have with us Lucy Edwards. Lucy,
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hello, everybody. Great to be here.
And Lucy, let me reintroduce you again. Lucy has a company, VHT Studios, which uses a lot of technology, Hollywood-style technology.
Well,
really showcase.
Just to correct you, I am a director of client success at VHT Studios. Unfortunately,
Okay.
I don't own it. Metaput just bought it.
Okay. You know what, Lucy? Even better for you. Less headache and more time to use your creativity. Let the owner worry about the business. You worry about the creativity, and you creatively, you create a whole picture of the house inside and out, and even on top using drone technology. And in our previous sessions, we talked about that. We showed examples that were mind-boggling. I really like them. And we talked about mistakes that other brokers make in not putting the right time and energy and a little bit of money into enhancing clients' listing. Today, I want to talk about a very serious topic that is on a lot of people's minds, which is interest rates. The mortgage rates are going up. It's not a secret. Everybody knows it, right? So people feel a little apprehensive. We want to talk to Olga, who's been through ups and downs of real estate markets of different interest rates. Olga has been in business for more than 20 years. Tell us, you as a real estate professional, what is your strategy now? How to sell a home in this market of rising interest rates?
Thank you, Michael, for bringing very, very sensitive topic to many people.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Right now, as we heard yesterday, the rates went up over 7%. I've been selling real estate since 2001. I bought my first piece of property in 2001, and I really don't remember in my history of my business career that we did have 7% and over. We've been so spoiled with low interest rates.
That's
and
true.
I think it was a great leverage for a lot of sellers and for a lot of buyers as well. So in today's market, I have to tell you, we are even more busy. We are more busier than before. And the reason being why is because a lot of sellers get a sense of understanding that the rates will continue to go up according to what Feds are saying. The interest rates will continue to go up. They're not showing any indication of rates in any time soon to be able to drop. They have to do it for the sake of really stopping the inflation, because giving out money for free for 2 or 3%, that really created an insanity to the point where I was in complete disagreement of how the market was performing. And a lot of agents, I hate to say, but there is RE/MAX CEO that showed the statistics that 91% of agents couldn't even manage to sell a house with the interest rate being 4%. So that means that 91% of agents are not even equipped to understand how to navigate this market. This market is very exciting. It will definitely be the great opportunity for professionals like myself and many others that have been through this market before, and we know how to navigate this show. Because technically we say the show is over. The party is over. Now as professionals, we need to step in. We need to find ways how we're going to prepare our clients, how we're going to prepare our homes, and how we're going to make the momentum. Let me highlight that. We need as professionals to create a momentum where you do not lose out the opportunity that when the market is really getting into position with a lot of activity, with a lot of showings, with a lot of offers, as professionals, we really need to be able to showcase our seller that we need to really be jumping and be able to have the buyers lock in the rates with today's contracts, because you can't
Olga,
lock
you
in
bring
the
up
rate.
an excellent point that it is very counterintuitive. People think, oh, the rates are going up, that's it, market is dead. It is the opposite. There's a principle here, FOMO, fear of missing out, right? So the
Yes.
sellers, as you're, I just want to expound on that, correct me if I'm wrong. Sellers feel like, uh-oh, the rates may go up even more, so I better sell my house now. So they're more motivated. So it creates a better traction in the market for buyers and sellers. It's amazing. And second thing you mentioned, and we touched upon it before, is that this market now is going to separate the non-professionals from professionals, people like you who actually know how to navigate, like you said, these waters of a different market.
Absolutely.
I totally agree with Olga. And in today's market, it is more important than ever to prepare the seller, to leverage all the expectations, to explain what's going to happen tomorrow. And if someone is serious of selling their home and they have to sell it because they're moving, or they just absolutely have to upgrade because the family is growing, they know they have to move, sell it now and don't wait for interest rates to go up even more. So that's what's so important about the right professional realtor who can explain how the market is shifting, what to expect, and how to adjust your way of thinking and price the property correctly. I think that is so important as well. And in order
to be realistic, right?
To be realistic. And in order for you to price the property correctly, you have to maybe invest a little. You invest $5,000, but in return, you will get $20,000 more because you just painted the house, or you just fixed the landscaping, or you fixed the driveway. So that is crucial, and the right realtor is able to explain it. And I would like to share some samples of statistics from Zillow. So it's not my statistics. So let me share the screen, and I am showing you. Just one second. Do you see my screen?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So here is Olga's listing, priced at $998,000, which is just the right price. It could have been maybe $5,000, $10,000 more, but I think the strategy is correct for $998,000. And as I understand, 5 days on the market, and the house, look at that, look at the statistics, just one second, 5 days on the market, 1,943 views, 100 saves. And Olga, didn't you just receive a full price offer?
Yes, we just received the full asking price offer, but this is the goal. The goal is to really create the momentum in the marketplace, showcasing to public that definitely we want to stay sometimes under $1 million so we could save the mansion tax. In many cases, we need to do that for buyers to be able to afford the home, okay? But in this particular case, we are super excited because we have open house coming up, and we only had just about few days showings, and we already generated over 50 showings on this home. And now the seller is in a position where he does not have to negotiate. There is no negotiations. Every single one that's coming through this home and asking me, Olga, what do you think? There is nothing to think about. You will have to make an offer that is a full asking price and over. And we are entertaining offers that are best and final. There is only a certain amount of time that we will be continuing to entertain this activity, but there comes the time where we look at everybody's best and final with their credentials and their ability to deliver and close in time and manner.
And my point is that, just 1 second, Michael. My point is that with interest rates rising, the full offer was made. So the full price offer was made, and you will have an open house on Sunday, and I guarantee you will have more offers and probably over asking.
Yeah, that's great position to be in, where you have more offers to choose from, and you can actually choose not only based on the price, but also based on who qualifies. Olga, now we know you're not a real estate mortgage broker. You're not a mortgage broker. However, you work with a lot of mortgage brokers. You know what's out there. Can you share with us some strategies for somebody who is apprehensive about the interest rate, locking into a 30-year mortgage? What are some of the other options where you can still get into an affordable monthly payment today?
Well, Michael, keep in mind, humans always find ways to be creative. And my personal belief, and from my observation, there is no one that I would imagine that's buying the house today that will remain in their house for the next 30 years.
Right.
We are entering a completely different era of lifestyle.
And by the way, let me just mention one statistic. From what I understand, average American family moves every 7 years.
7 years, correct. So I just had a meeting with my mortgage broker this Sunday at one of my open houses. This is another service I provide for my clients. When we do have open houses, we have professional mortgage brokers sitting there and qualifying every buyer that's showing the interest to present an offer. I personally don't dive into their financials. That's not my job. It's my mortgage broker's job to make sure that he qualifies and speaks to them about everything that they need to do in order for them to qualify and apply for a mortgage. Now, what happens is at the last open house, we discussed options and opportunities. What exactly people are doing now? Is people really getting 30 years fixed mortgages with 7% rate? Is it really needed? My belief is no. And he just confirmed that. He said, Olga, now we're becoming more creative because we all know that within X amount of time, the rates will drop. They will not continue to go the way they are. So we are offering other options. There is very popular programs right now with 10 and a half years on, which is fixed interest rate for the next 10 years. But we all know, all my clients that buying properties with us, they first of all have improvement on their financials. If you're locking in your mortgage rate, let's say at the payments of $5,000 or $6,000 a month, your income continues to grow. You are fixed into the payments that you have today, right now, based on the income you're generating right now. But your income will not stay the same. Even in 2 years from now, I observe my clients earning more and more and more money. And this is what's creating a shift of their desire and ability to get bigger square footage, bigger home. But going backwards to interest rates, I personally believe that people should go into a temporary opportunities, get their foot in the door, become a homeowner, because right now is the time where the sellers are more realistic. The party is over. We cannot continue to increase our prices that they were in the past 2 years. What was in 2 years was artificial inflation. And I was never in agreement to that. But now
like a bubble.
Correct. Now we're coming to a real market where it's going to be a little bit more stable. I have clients calling me. They need to sell. We're pricing them right. And we are creating the opportunities not only for sellers to stand out in today's market, but also for the buyers to take the leverage and the opportunity to just take the experience that they could have today, because that cannot repeat itself. I guarantee you, very soon it will also be over.
I would like
Olga and Lucy, I just want to interject. What I love with what we do here is not only do we educate, right? We don't sit and lament about, oh, the market is not going to be as great as before, the rates are rising, what's it going to be? We're actually offering solutions. We don't just come to you with a problem, we come to you with a solution. And using both the knowledge and expertise of these ladies, of these professionals, Olga Zakinova and Lucy Edwards, even today, you still be able to sell your home, to get into a new home in a market that, Olga, you explained very well. Before, the market was a bubble. Now it's realistic. We're finally at the realistic equilibrium, and I love it. And before we conclude, I want to give the last word to Lucy Edwards.
I just would like to add, thank you so much. Thank you, Michael. I would like to add that again and again, can't stress enough, brand and reputation of a realtor is extremely important. The team the realtor is bringing to the table along with expertise, extremely important. So when you are interviewing and reviewing different realtors, please take a look at the history, take a look at the marketing strategy, take a look at who they work with and what they can offer besides
Right.
professional photography. Professional photography is available for everybody.
Right.
Take a look of what they can do for you to get the best dollar for your house, and if you are buying, to get the best deal with the best interest rate. I just cannot stress it enough. Reputation is important.
Those are golden words to end our session with. Thank you, Lucy Edwards.
Thank you.
Thank you, Olga Zakinova. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And you know what? I want to applaud you guys who are right now listening and viewing, because what you're doing is you're educating yourself, and that is very important. But we talked about generally about real estate. If you have specific questions, call Olga Zakinova. The number's on the bottom of the screen, and Olga and her team are here to help to answer your questions. Thank you, everybody. Until
Thank you.
next time.
Thank you
Take
very
care.
much. Thank you.
Bye-bye.